Mark must be delighted with what you saw this evening.
Yeah, I thought we were outstanding tonight. Really, really pleased. I thought tactically we were excellent, and I don't know how many counter presses we won. Really, really good. I thought we looked a really good team tonight.
I was going to say, you can look at many different stats, can't you, in football? And I think they had 60-odd% possession, but you made the most of what you had in terms of getting that ball back. And I guess you knew that was the plan.
They had 70% possession. We had 20 shots on goal. So football's about winning matches. I think the keeper's made 7 good saves. We've hit the woodwork. I thought we could have won 4 or 5 tonight comfortably.
And how pleasing was that, the fact that you had so many chances on goal?
I was pleased for the group because they're a good side. They're good players, and I keep saying it, I was really pleased with Bolton on Saturday. It sounds ridiculous, we lost 3-0, but Bolton's XG was under a goal. You know, they weren't supposed to score any goals, but so I thought it was individually, that's not to blame anybody. You know, errors are unforced, if that makes sense. So I was pleased for the group that they responded. I think last year, the first time we lost back-to-back games was in March. We lost to Exeter and then Peterborough, I think. So it was important they responded. A bit of a nightmare draw. It wasn't the team I wanted to see, especially away from home, especially the way they play. So really positive night.
Sean Rowan spoke to us about the amount of work that's been going on the training ground for attacking set pieces, and how pleasing is it as a head coach and a coaching staff to see that come off and see a goal at the end of it with Sean.
Yeah, look, really, really pleased. Look, we worked really hard last year on set pieces for and against, but you know, we tended to do that in the day as part of the programme. This year we've actually had afternoon sessions on it, and yet first game of the season we concede 2. So that's life, that's football. Pleased to see them going in tonight. I told Scott Fry doesn't count because it's the cup, so he's not too pleased.
And Lass again coming up with a really composed finish and showing again his attacking intent.
Yeah, I thought Lass was excellent tonight. I spoke to him after the game at Bolton. I just felt him and Sean lacked a bit of personality in the game, or a bit of belief in themselves, because they're both really, really good players. They lost their duels on Saturday. We won the high percentage of the duels in the game, but those two came out really low numbers, and I just thought they came up against individual players that were very good, but I didn't see the belief in them from the game on Saturday, where they thought, well, you know, let's go toe to toe. And but I thought tonight they did that. I think playing inside really, really suits Sean, and you get to see his qualities there. And you know, I was chatting to Lass the other day about at the end of last season, I think he scored 3 in, I don't know, 7 or 8, but I actually said to him on Saturday he had 3 unbelievable moments, if he'd have believed himself a little bit more. So the most important thing, he's in there and he's getting chances, and pleased for him. He's a great guy.
And coming through injury-free, I guess, by the fact there was no physio on the pitch, and at this stage you've talked about it a lot, the amount of games coming up to get players through injury-free is an achievement in itself, isn't it? Yeah,
with a couple of players flagging tonight, you could see more than 1 or 2, but you can only make X amount of substitutions, and so that's going to be hard, but really, really pleased. I'm not aware of anything, but then I get a text off Kieran tomorrow, and I open it with my eyes in my hand in my head in my hands, to say, and looking through my fingers basically. So hopefully it will be okay.
Getting through round 1 of the cup, obviously we don't know who it's going to be in the draw, but the momentum it gave you last year in the league in terms of the amount of games you have to play early doors in this competition, are you hoping that it has a similar effect this time around as well?
You know, we're very respectful of the competition. I'm not talking about anybody else. We take it really, really seriously. You've seen that with the team we put out tonight. We want to go as far as we can go. Momentum's good. To get knocked out of the cup, you have to lose a game. It doesn't matter who you play. Nobody likes losing. It certainly doesn't. Losing a game doesn't normally give you confidence. So I think it's really important to come and evidence who we are this year. And I thought we did that tonight. And it was nice to see some of our younger players on the pitch as well.
Yeah, and Adam Jackson not involved tonight, was that just a precautionary measure?
Yes and no. So yes was, I'm too honest here, yes was he wasn't playing anyway, and then he had a slight niggle as well, so it probably helped, but he was never playing in this game.